Our story today is about rivalry, a rivalry that has gone on for 116 years. More than a century of an emotional roller coaster ride. The story is about Derby della Madonnina, one of the most historic football rivalries between two Milan clubs, Inter Milan and AC Milan. The period between 2010 and 2020 was of course disappointing, with the two Italian giants literally falling off the grid. But in the past 4 years, they are proving to be testament to the rise of two giants that were in slumber. The latest chapter, a Serie A clash, ended Juventus' decade-long dominance in Italy. A match that saw 3 red cards, feisty display and the hunger to be the best, with Inter snuffing out Milan. AC Milan's defeat meant Inter were crowned champions of Italy despite 5 games still left in the season. Their 20th Serie A title, one more than AC Milan. Is this the rise of the two Milan giants once again?
Derby della Madonnina, a footballing spectacle between the two prominent Milanese clubs, Inter Milan and AC Milan. A name kept to honour a key landmark in the city of Milan, the statue of the Virgin Mary, which is on top of Milan Cathedral. The rivalry holds a historic significance in the sport, not just in Milan or Italy, but across the globe. A fierce battle is always on the cards when the two sides meet. AC Milan took on Inter Milan in their second face-off this season. A lot was at stake. Inter Milan went into the game with the hopes of clinching the Serie A title, and standing in their way were their biggest rivals, AC Milan. A gutsy fight was on the cards, and the massive derby lived up to its expectations. The scoreline says 2-1 in Inter's favour, but it doesn't do justice to what really transpired. The match featured 3 red cards in stoppage time. AC Milan were reduced to 9 men as tensions rose, a game that saw heated exchanges from the start. Both sides were pushing each other and shouting. It was a very physical game that only became more raucous in stoppage time. But despite AC Milan's fighting display, Inter closed out the game. And with a 17-point advantage over second-placed AC Milan, Inter were crowned champions of Italy, their 20th Serie A title. A packed San Siro erupted in joy. Inter fans went berserk. Fireworks were seen across the city, and it was a monumental win, their 20th title, one more than their city rivals AC Milan. A moment of supremacy for Inter fans, and they made sure AC Milan supporters were made aware. Thousands of Inter fans took to Milan Cathedral as the shades of blue and black, Inter Milan's jersey colours, engulfed the city. The crazy thing about Inter and AC Milan is that there could have been a world where Inter Milan really didn't exist. AC Milan was founded in 1899, and after a dispute broke out within the club, a certain section of the management chose to leave. They got together, and hence in 1908 came a new club called Inter Milan, the biggest reason behind the brutal rivalry between the two clubs. And ever since then, both teams have been consistently battling for trophies, and surprisingly, very little has separated them so far. In 310 meetings across all competitions, the two have won 115 occasions each. It's incredible. And in 80 matches, points have been shared. Given that the overall head-to-head is balanced, a supremacy in the trophies department is the only factor separating the two clubs. Inter now have the edge in Serie A with 20 titles to that of AC Milan's 19. But in Europe, AC Milan have won 7 Champions League titles to that of Inter's 3. But collectively, it seems like the Milan Resurgence is underway. It all started with Inter Milan ending Juventus' decade-long dominance in 2021. A year later, AC Milan won their first Serie A title in 10 years. So clearly, the Milan clubs have initiated their rise particularly over the last 4 years. They made the most of Juventus going through a rough transition. Juventus, after the departure of Cristiano Ronaldo in 2021, have found themselves out of touch. They find themselves going through financial troubles. Juventus were hit by an accounting scandal over player trading and salary payments in 2022. They have suffered losses of over $750 million in the past 6 years. While Juventus was being crippled by its financial irregularities and betting scandals, the Milan clubs have been trying to regain lost ground. The two clubs, AC Milan and Inter Milan, are making the most of Juventus's woes. With Juventus out of the way, Inter and AC are fighting for the trophies. And it's a win-win, with fans lapping up the return of the epic clashes of the past.